Well, courthouses probably all over the country, definitely here in Michigan and here in Detroit, are preparing for what could be a pretty big stack of cases. So here in Detroit, the city is coordinating with several different organizations as well as the legal system. It's a massive coordination event. This moratorium, of course, put in place specifically to keep people in their homes and out of crowded settings like homeless shelters as one of the many measures to help slow the spread of COVID-19. Whether or not the moratorium is extended beyond tomorrow, there's financial assistance available and you should be applying for it right now.
So we're in the process of looking to streamline the application processes for different programs that will help with eviction.
David Bowser is the Deputy Director of Detroit Community Health Corps, helping residents with core issues that impact their well-being, like having a place to live.
Really, in general, the city of Detroit and the mayor's office are leading a charge to prepare for this influx, being that the number is so high of individuals who are concerned about eviction.
In the latest census survey, more than 120,000 Michiganders responded. Of those, more than 80,000 say they're likely to be evicted in 2 months. Of the 96,000 parents surveyed, 60% say they're likely to be evicted, about half in Metro Detroit. Bowser hopes to keep those families out of court.
And working hand in hand with the court so that we can either have forewarning of a particular set of cases or, again, get information out to individuals who are approaching a court date around an eviction.
The eviction moratorium order issued by the CDC has been extended multiple times. In June, the agency's final extension set to expire July 31st. That's tomorrow. Last month, the Supreme Court ruled that congressional action would be needed to extend it past that date. And late yesterday, President Joe Biden called on Congress to do just that. In light, he says, of the rising COVID-19 case numbers fueled by the Delta variant. Nancy Pelosi says she'll bring it before the House today to decide whether or not to extend the moratorium, which would prohibit landlords from evicting tenants who fail to pay rent due to financial hardship caused by the pandemic. A number of states have put their own moratorium in place through the end of summer or even the end of the year, including New Jersey, New York, and Illinois. Michigan did not do that, but the state has allocated hundreds of millions in federal dollars for rent and utility payment assistance to those who can demonstrate hardship as a result of the pandemic.
They have to be behind in rent or utilities in order to receive assistance. So it's not for people who are current on their rent and current on their utilities. This money and this funding is for people who are currently behind.
Now, if you are experiencing hardship, you are expected to fill out an official declaration. You can find that link on the CDC, the state website. We can link it to ours as well. You're also expected to pay what you can, a partial rent if that's all you can afford. And you do need to prove that your hardship is due to the pandemic in some way. Under the Detroit Community Health Corps, they go a step beyond helping you find money to pay for rent and utilities. They try to identify the core of the problem and help you find a solution. Reporting live here in Detroit, Jennifer Ann Wilson, 7 Action News.